Shumi Come Home is an adventure platformer game being developed by Some Humble Onion, published by Moon Eye Studios. In this game, you traverse a naturalistic landscape as the adorable protagonist Shumi. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. The art reminds me of A Short Hike, another adventure platform indie that I knew I had to play off first impressions. Like many of you probably did, I stumbled on this cute indie while scrolling Twitter one afternoon. The toon-shaded, chunky pixel aesthetic hooked me immediately, and I patiently waited for the demo announcement until, well, August 24th, when my wishes were granted, as I imagine it was for many of you. Unfortunately, by the time this video is released, you will no longer be able to get the demo. However, I would love for you all to sit a spell and listen to my tale of the time I spent with Shumi. When you first open the game, you're met by the calming sounds of nature, accompanied with a short thank you letter from the developer and our hero, Shumi, sitting on a ridge overlooking the landscape you'll soon be exploring. Before we move on to the gameplay, I just wanted to speak on the settings menu, and more specifically, this one setting. I love this range, and in case you were wondering, no, you can't see. Once you start your adventure, you're met with a cute comic introducing you to Shumi and the core gameplay loop of exploring Shumi's world and assisting the residents within it. These cute critters and cabbages are both simple and endearing in design. From axolotls to onions, these little dudes really are packed to the brim with character. These characters introduce you to the main gameplay loop of exploring the area to find different collectibles and key items to advance the story. They ask you to find everything from cool green and purple rocks to a new pencil to draw pictures of mushrooms in their journals. Each of these characters have unique personalities, mostly fitting the theme of their designs. My favorite of these was this little mushroom man. I found him especially charming among the ensemble of adorable characters in the world. He's concerned with the history of some old relics he has found, and enlists you to collect the last two he knows of. This section best displays the platform mechanics in the game and the most personality among all the characters. Speaking of the platforming, I found it to be very intuitive. There were 4 basic mechanics in Shumi's toolkit. You can sprint, jump, glide, or hang from walls. The jump felt very responsive and floaty, especially with the addition of coyote time, a mechanic commonly used in platformers that give you a second after leaving a platform to perform your jump, making the platforming feel more responsive. And on my first jump, I actually fell just shy of making it, and then I felt an upward force on my character completing the jump. I couldn't tell if this was intentional or an unintentional result of the character controller. If it's removed in the full release of the game, you could always utilize Shumi's hooks to grab onto the ledge if you don't quite make it. You can jump once more after hooking on to a ledge to make up the difference. And if you still can't make it, you could always use your glider from a high spot farther in the map. Ever since I've played Breath of the Wild, I've loved climbing to the tallest point and hopping off to see how far I can glide, and this glider fulfills that need for me. And I recently saw a video on Twitter saying that they've added a boost to the glider, and I'm excited to see how that feels. And in order to unlock the sprint, you must complete a side quest of returning daisies back to their altars, and I admittedly forgot about this mechanic once I unlocked it, seeing as I didn't get it until after I had completed the rest of the tasks in the demo. Overall, my time spent with Shumi was a good one. I spent most of it exploring the area open in the demo and happening upon different characters to help out. I'm excited to see what the final product is, and I hope this video gets you excited about it too. If you like the game, why don't you wishlist it on Steam, and if you like the video, drop a like below. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and if there's any other indies you'd like me to check out, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you for watching. One last thing before I go. I just want to link Some Humble Onion's Twitter in the description below so that you can follow him to get updates on the game. And I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.